Good morning, everyone. Our topic for today is about applications of fractions and mixed numbers in real life problems. I am your teacher for this morning. I am Alisa May Alcabiao, or you can call me Ma'am. Our objectives this morning are at the end of the lesson, the learners are able to learn how to solve problems involving fractions and mixed numbers and apply it in real world. Lo, ano? So, given that we have 11 over 2 minus 9 over 2, since they have the same denominator, you just have to copy the number 2 and subtract the numerator. So, 11 minus 9 is equal to 2. So, the answer for this problem is 2 over 2 meter of clothes are left. Okay, let's have another example. David walked 2 and 1/5 miles on Saturday and 3 and 2/3 miles on Sunday. How far did he walk in total? So, in the problem, we have two values, 2 and 1/5 miles, walked by David on Saturday and 3 and 2/3 miles on Sunday. So, the question was, how far did he walk in total? So, with that question, which means that we will add these two values, 2 and 1/5 plus 3 and 2/3. Now, in order to answer this one, first is we need to change the mixed numbers to improper fractions. So again, multiply the whole number to the denominator and add it to the numerator, and then remain the denominator. So we have 2 and 1/5 whole number, which is 2, multiply it by 5, which is the denominator, and then add it to 1, which is the numerator. So 2 times 5 plus 1 is equal to 11 over 5. Another value here is 3 and 2/3. So again, the whole number 3 multiplied to the denominator, which is also 3, and then add it to the numerator, which is 2. So we have 3 times 3 plus 2 is equal to 11, and remain the denominator, which is 3. Alright, so we have 11 over 5 plus 11 over 3. Since they are already improper fractions, we can now add these two fractions. But wait, no? Notice in the first value we have 5 as the denominator, and the second value 3 as the denominator. So in this case, we first find the LCD, or the least common denominator. So in finding for that, we need to check as to where 5 and 3 will meet. So let's have 3 plus 3, which is 6, plus 3 again, we have 9, plus 3 again, we have 12, plus 3, we have 15. So for 5, we have 5 plus 5, that's 10, plus 5, that's 15. So see, 5 and 3 will meet at a number 15. So now, our denominator is 15, or our LCD is 15. So what we are going to do is to divide the LCD to the denominator and multiply it to the numerator. So we have 15 divided by 5, that's 3, times the numerator, which is 11. So therefore we have 33. So again, we will divide the LCD to the denominator of the second value. 15 divided by 3, that's 5, times the numerator, which is 11, so we'll have 55. And then add the numerators and copy the denominators. So 33 plus 55 is equal to 88 over 15. So which means that David walked for both Saturdays and Sunday in a total of 88 over 15. Now let's try one last problem. Carrie has 4 and 1/3 yards of ribbon. She cuts 2 and 5 over 6 to wrap presents. How much ribbon does she have left? So in this problem, it's very obvious that it's the same problem we had, the first problem that we had a while ago. So we will subtract the second value to the first value. So we have 4 and 1/3 minus 2 and 5/6. Same with addition, we will turn mixed numbers to improper fractions. So we have 4 and 1/3 is equal to 4 as the whole number, multiply it to the denominator, which is 3, and then add it to the numerator, which is 1. So we have 4 times 3 plus 1 is equal to 13, and remain the denominator, which is 3. So for 2 and 5/6, we have 2 as the whole number, multiplied to the denominator, which is 6, plus the numerator, which is 5. So we have 2 times 6 plus 5 is equal to 17, and remain the denominator, which is 6. Alright, so we have the improper fractions of these mixed numbers. We have 13 over 3 minus 17 over 6. There you have it, we have the improper fractions, but again, we have to check first if the denominators of both values are the same. If it's the same, then we'll just have to copy the denominator, but if it's not, then we will find again the LCD. Notice in this problem we have denominators 3 and 6, and it's very obvious that they are not the same, so we need to find the LCD, or the least common denominator. So same thing as what we had a while ago, we have 3 and 6 and they meet at 12. So divide the LCD to the denominator and multiply it to the numerator. So 12 divided by 3 is 4, times 13, we have 52. Another 12 divided by 6 is equal to 2, times negative 17, that's minus 34. So copy the denominator and subtract the numerator. So we have 52 minus 34 is 18 over 12. So the answer to this question, how many ribbon does she have left, is 18 over 12. So let's have a clue. Fractions and mixed numbers are applicable to real life situations like taking time, parts, distances, and etc. Adding and subtracting mixed numbers require you to change it to improper fractions. In finding the answer of two fractions having different denominators, you are required to find its LCD. And divide the LCD to the denominator and multiply it to the numerator and remain the denominator. So I think that would be all for this day. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Goodbye.